Okay, welcome back. Today we're going to discuss winning the fight. This is winning the war over your thoughts. We're going to talk about how you can defeat your inner bully. We talked a lot about it in the last lesson, but today I'm going to give you a secret strategy that's going to help you win the fight. Let's face it, your inner voice is your biggest critic. And you can't get away from yourself. So everywhere you go, your thoughts are there, pointing out every little thing you've ever done wrong. It's horrible. And when you stop and think about it that way, you realize you really need to change. You need to enjoy your life, and this is the best way to do it. If you can defeat your inner voice, your confidence will soar. You need to be like, remember Muhammad Ali, the champion boxer? It didn't matter who he went up against, he was always talking about how he was the greatest, how he was going to win no matter what. He said he was the greatest. Didn't matter how many people said anything against him, and all the newspapers did, but he continued to keep his confidence, and he kept saying he was the greatest. So you want to know what your superpower or your super weapon is to winning the fight? Meditation. See, I had to kind of disguise it because I didn't want to label it. I had it initially, this lesson was labeled meditation, but I didn't want you to just skip over it. And I don't want you to stop it now. I want you to finish this entire course, this entire lesson, and I want you to try it. Once you see the benefits that you can get from meditation, you're going to love it and you're going to thank me for it. So first, what is meditation? Well, most of us think of, I guess, yoga people or a Buddhist maybe is sitting on a big, huge pillow, with your legs crossed and sitting there with your fingers touching each other, kind of hum. Isn't that the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about meditation? It is mine. But that's not what you have to do. I mean, that is a form of meditation, but I'm going to talk to you today about several different types. Apparently in doing my research on this, apparently there's a large umbrella of terms that fall under meditation. Some of the more common ones are mindfulness or mindfulness meditation. That's being aware of your thoughts as they come and go. Focused meditation. That's continuing to focus on your breathing. And moving meditation, that's Tai Chi, like walking meditation. That's just to name a few. So I guess I had been meditating all along and didn't realize it, because I take walks, like I was telling you in the last lesson, as a way to de-stress and calm down. Well, that's meditation, because I'm out focused. I'm thinking about, what I want to do with my life, where I want to be, where am I now, what do I want to achieve, and I'm just kind of letting things happen. It's kind of a loving time for me. It's not a judgmental time. It's just, where am I, what am I doing, and where am I going? Meditation has broad categories. According to a yoga instructor, Mira Watts, she's the founder of, I'm not sure how to say it, a type of yoga, I'm just going to say that, an activity that brings peace of mind and can be done mindfully. Let me say that again. Any activity that brings peace of mind and can be done mindfully can be considered meditation. Now, that's a much better explanation of meditation, isn't it? Than thinking about you got to get in a quiet room by yourself on a big pillow and have music going and maybe incense in there and, you're home. That's not what we're talking about. Here are 10 proven mental and physical health benefits of meditating. And this is backed by research and experts. So it's not just me saying it. This is proven. Meditation eases anxiety and depression. See why I said it's your weapon? Meditation strengthens your confidence. So if you truly want confidence, and you bought this course, so I know you truly want confidence, you need to give meditation a try. Meditation reduces stress. That's a reason enough to do it right there. It also reduces inflammation, which is going to make you feel better. It improves your sleep. And we all know ideally, I think it's 8 to 9 hours every night everybody's supposed to get. Some of us only get 4 to 6, and we claim that that's all we need. That's not true. Every human being needs at least 8 hours of sleep every night. It allows your body to recover and your mind to recover as well. It also improves your brain health. I think we all want that. I'm to the age now, I walk in another room and I'm like, what did I come in here for? And my house is not that big. So I walk in another room, it's seconds have passed and I'm like, what was I doing? What was I coming after? I have to stop and what was I thinking about? Retrace my steps in order to figure out what I was going to do or what I was going to get. It just happens. So meditation helps improve your brain health. Meditation can help curb addictions. I didn't realize that. Meditation eases pain. I definitely needed that after my knee surgeries. I could have used meditation big time. Meditation controls food cravings. That is amazing. It also decreases blood pressure, and I did know that one because it calms you down. This is a great way to calm the voice in your head and to tame your inner bully. Think of it this way. Think of it as a time to reboot your mind. And I know we think sleep does that, but it really doesn't. You really need to take time where you are just calmly resting, allowing your brain to sort out everything that's happened in your life. And the older we get, the more baggage we have and the more things that has happened to us. And it seems to always be that we focus on the bad. A lot of good things happen to us. It goes in cycles. And we all pretty much have, the same good and bad. It's going to hit everybody. It's not just, if you live a certain way, you're never going to have anything bad happen to you. That's not the way life works. The bad happens to good and bad alike. So this is a way for you to decompress and allow your mind time to sort things out and you to sort your feelings out and you to get over some things that have happened to you, a way for you to let it go. Think of it as a way of you recharging your brain and your body. It's going to help you succeed more. Being in control of your thoughts helps you control your mood and your reality. You control your reality. Like we learned in the last lesson, no matter what someone says to you or what they do, you still control how you feel about it. Meditation will raise your confidence tremendously. There's also a method of applying meditation that uses, it's basically RAIN. R stands for recognize. That's you simply recognize the thoughts when they come to mind. A is you allow it, let go, and accept it. I is you investigate it. How are these thoughts affecting your body and your mood? And N is non-identification. And that means if you are feeling angry, that doesn't mean you're an angry person. You don't identify as, I'm an angry person. It just means at that moment in time, you're feeling angry or upset. But it's not who you are as a person. So it's recognize, allow, investigate, and investigate is just how are these thoughts affecting how you feel? How are they affecting your body? Do you feel your face getting red? Or maybe that your neck feels hot? Or your chest is, beating faster? What is it doing to your body? And then N, you don't identify with it. Non-identification. You just let it happen. And also here's famous people that meditate. I was surprised about this. Basketball coach Phil Jackson, Supreme Court Justice Stephen Breyer, Ford CEO Bill Ford, and even rapper 50 Cent. But you didn't expect that one, did you? That shows you the importance of meditating. Once you start meditating and notice you are always the calmest person in the room during a heated meeting, you will know this is truly your superpower. So this is my definition of meditation. take a seat. That's you find a place to sit that feels quiet and calm to you, something that's comfortable for you. You set a time limit. I recommend starting with 5 minutes. Get your smartphone out, set your time for 5 minutes, and then set your alarm, and then start the meditating. And then you notice your body. You feel your breath. Notice when your mind is wandering. Be kind when your mind is wandering. And then you close the meditation with kindness, and that's it. I actually did this for actually 8 minutes before I started recording this course because I wanted to have a fresh understanding of exactly what happened. So I set my timer. I was going to do 5 minutes, but I said, no, I'm going to set it for 8 minutes. And it's the first time I've got a new smartphone, so it's the first time I've actually set the timer or the alarm on this phone, so I wasn't sure I set it right. So I set that, and then I put the phone down, sat on the couch with my dogs. I've got 3 dogs I've rescued, and Dixie is my pit mix. She was laying up against me, had her head on my leg, so I was noticing that. She was actually snoring, so I was noticing that. I was noticing my mind was wandering. I was thinking about what I was going to say during this lesson. And I would gently bring myself back. I would just kind of smile at myself and realize my mind was wandering again and bring myself back to peace. Mother dog Molly was barking at the birds. So I would notice she and Allie were barking. Allie was whining, wanting out. I noticed that, smiled, brought myself back to peace and tried to clear my mind. And it was so much easier doing it that way. Before, I always tried to meditate where I was really concentrating on my breathing. Like I taught you last time, the tactical breathing, breathing in 4, holding it for 4, and breathing out for 4. I was really focused on that before, and I don't know, it just didn't seem to work for me. You can do it that way. You can really do meditation any way you like. I'm just telling you, this is the way that worked for me. Just sitting in a quiet place. I wasn't in a dark room. I was in the room by myself, but you may not have to be. Just any place you can get calm. And I did shut my eyes because my mind wanders a lot more. I get distracted easily if my eyes are open. So I kept my eyes shut the entire time. And when it felt like it had been an eternity, I looked at my clock, looked at my phone to see if the alarm truly did go off. And it was only a few seconds away from going off. So I had done it for the full 8 minutes. And I was so proud of myself. I was like, okay, because I really have not meditated in a while, and I can tell a huge difference in myself too. I have this, I call it the little Energizer bunny inside. I'm always like running like a hamster on a wheel inside. I just feel that. So this helps me to calm myself down and slow down. I'm just a very ambitious person. I want to achieve a lot. I want to be successful. I don't want to waste any time. And I think that builds up inside and it intensifies the reaction in my body. So I recommend that you try this daily. Start with, again, 5 minutes. And the first time you do it, I promise you, your mind is going to wander. You're going to think about weird songs. You're going to think about different people in your life. You're going to think about different things you've done, what you need to do, what you should be doing now. You're going to think about how stupid this is. All these things are going to flood, and you're going to think, I'm not doing this. But you really are. Just stay calm. Pay attention to what you're feeling. Pay attention to just the sensations. You know, what are your hands doing? You know, how do you feel in the chair? What's the temperature in the room? Do you smell anything? How are you breathing? And then when thoughts do pop in your mind, just recognize it, don't judge it, and then go back to trying to clear the slate. Just imagine yourself with an eraser on a blackboard, just erasing the board, or the whiteboards now. Just erasing the board, and you are starting out fresh again. Mindfulness is a skill. So it's something that you can learn, and it's something that you can grow, and that you will get better the more hours you put in, and it will boost your confidence. So I urge you, I'm challenging you today, add meditation to your life. Every single day, everybody has 5 minutes they can devote to meditation. Just find a quiet place, set your alarm for 5 minutes, and just sit there and pay attention to your thoughts. And just calm yourself down and relax and try to clear your mind. And you'll be amazed at how great you feel. And then write down what you felt. Write down what you felt after, how you felt before, how you felt after, how you felt during, and then keep a journal like that, and then go back and after you've done it for a week, go back and look and see how much better you are on the seventh day than you were on the first day. It's a skill that will improve with practice. Go use your superpower. Go meditate. I'll see you tomorrow.